Welcome back. We are planning this week in my hemlock and oak. Last week was these awesome Beetlejuice flowers, which I love. Here's the after the pen, another successful week training myself how to write in my planner. This week I eliminated color pen because I knew I wouldn't like it, and lines. And I gotta tell you, it's much better to me. So, again, love how it turned out. A little stressful week, but we made it through. And on to the next. So, it's Tuesday. I'm a day late planning. But hey, done is fun, like I always say. So, today we're going to be planning with Halloween blooms, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, so we have a bunch of Halloween weeks this month because Halloween's on Thursday. And so this is my second to last Halloween spread, I guess you could say, because the next one will definitely be Halloween because it's the week of Halloween, but it'll be toned down a little bit because, like I said last week, I'm not a fan of when things change over and it's still being the holiday. I actually have a nail appointment the day after Halloween to switch over. So I don't know why. That's just the way I am. So I have Halloween blooms, and then I have these moths that I did last year. That this little pink moth is so cute with this, so I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to use the Halloween Town quotes for the quotes on the page. Hello. And then of course I have some washi. So let's start. So I just read that Halloween Town is was first aired 26 years ago, like this week. Whoa. I gotta say, though, I have to confess, I didn't watch it until I was a mother because I kind of was cuspy with Halloween Town and um, didn't. I was too old for it when it came out. Ooh, I like this one up here. I'm just gonna put that gently there and we'll see. So I didn't see Halloween Town when it first came out. I watched it with my kids, and of course they love it. My I don't remember it though because we haven't watched it in years. Um, but I remember loving it. It was good. My daughter is still afraid of the bad guy in it. Like, he's on some shows we watch. He's on like reruns of Bones and Castle and all those shows. And if I'm watching it and she comes in and he's on, she's like, ah, and she does, she really doesn't like him, which is funny because like in everything else I've ever seen him in, he's been nice and normal. So it's funny that she gets so freaked out when she sees him. Okay, I like the way the checker goes with the colors, um, with the flower colors, with the orange and the pink and stuff. It's a little lighter Halloween, I think. I've never really crossed over into scary Halloween stickers. Um, like, I think some of these quotes are like the scariest thing that I have regarding Halloween and planner stickers. There we go. That's a good quote just in general, I think, for life besides Halloween. Then I have these spider webs that I would just add a little bit more. Let's see. So today I have two kids homesick. Avery, of course, and then Dean. Dean is my youngest. He's a hard one to read with illness. Okay, like I can tell with the other two mostly if they're big fat fakers. Um, but not with Dean. I don't know why. I think that as my baby, he's got me. Like, he works me over. Like, somehow he appeals to my momminess, even though even when I don't think he is. And then, let's do the washi first. And that's how he cons me. Because okay, I admit it. I'm the middle sister, okay, of 3 sisters. And I admit that, you know, if you have more than one sibling, you resent the baby because they got away with everything, right? Well, now I get it as a parent. I think that's why. And I don't even realize he's doing it. So when my kids blame me later that he got away with everything, I'm going to be like, oh, did he? Because my husband doesn't let him get away with anything. Forrest is always on top of it. But for some reason, that sweet little face gets me all the time. So, anyways, he has a sore throat and he's been complaining of a headache since last night. And to me, sore throat and headache is COVID. And so I'm like, oof. So I kept him. But then when I said, one way I tested him to see if he was really sick, he hates COVID tests. I mean, who likes COVID tests? And I asked if I should do one. Like, do you feel that bad? Like, do you think we should do a COVID test? And he didn't say no. So then I'm like, okay, maybe he really is sick. Oh, cute. So far, so good. Okay, so I think I'm going to put one moth over here. Wait, let's save the moths until I can properly spread them around. Okay, so this one worked out up here like I anticipated. So this last week, I decided it's time to get healthier. Okay, I'm not a diet person. I don't believe in diets, but I am unhealthy. So I must change stuff. And so this week I decided to start eating better and moving more and stuff. And I've never been so grouchy in my life. Like, of course I've dieted before. I'm an American woman. But for some reason this time is pissing me off. I really hate it. Anyways, so all this to tell you that don't make the same mistake I did. So this week I was eating healthily, and let's see. And I needed something sweet because I have a monster sweet tooth, and I needed something sweet to eat. And let me put, do I need to put ghosties behind this one? Because there's going to be 2 ghosties. Let's try to slip this guy under. So I'm like eating and need a sweet treat, sorry, for the 4th time. And instead of getting my nerd clusters, which of course we always reach for the nerd clusters, and by we I do mean you too, because I know you love them. I was like, let me get some grapes, and I was like, ooh, I'm killing it. Am I skinny yet? And then, like a good little, healthy person, I logged what I was eating, which I hate doing. And I put in the cup of grapes, and I was like, nice. I made the right choice. Grapes. And then I compared it to the nerd clusters and was aghast to find out not only did the grapes have more calories, 4 more calories, a cup of grapes, and 16 nerd clusters, which is a serving. Not only did the grapes have 4 more calories, they had 2 more grams of sugar. I could have had nerd clusters. That just shows you depriving yourself. No bueno. You're always going to eventually come back and need the original thing you craved. So yeah. Oh, I like it. I dig it. Okay. We've got pink. We've got spooky. We've got everything we need. All the good feels, I think. I don't think I need another quote. Last week I used 2 of these and I was like, let me save them. So, because I'm only using the Beetlejuice ones, and then I lost them. But this week I swear I'm really going to save these because next week I plan on using a couple other ones. And I don't want to be wasteful. Okay. So let's fill out yesterday. I wrote it all down this time to remember what I did yesterday. We've got last week was Avery's 504 meeting. It went very well. And then yesterday, Dean had picture day. And then I worked. Okay. So, oof. My Hemlock and Oak for next year is on its way. I'm very excited. Very excited. I think it's supposed to be here on Friday. So I've been watching some 2025 planner setup videos lately, and I've never done one, but I was like, what does this entail? And so I will probably do one for at least my journal. I don't know about my Hemlock and Oak. We'll see. Okay, so what else happened yesterday? I was super sleepy. My sleep quality was so bad. Oh, I wish I could rot in bed. And last weekend, I ordered more Coffee Monsters Co. Stickers. Let's see. I have Yawn. I have Zero Battery, Super Tired. Oh, how about this one? That one was good for tomorrow. And I mean yesterday. So last weekend was Coffee Monsters Co. Saturday was more icons and different stuff, and finally got the last half of the year in that set that I showed you, the yearly set. And they already shipped because I have lightning fingers. And then my previous one, where I stocked up on a lot of icons, is almost here Friday, and so is my Hemlock and Oak. So maybe I'll do a Happy Meal thing again if you guys like it. Okay. Then for dinner last night, have you guys had those squiggly noodles from Trader Joe's? Those are good. They're like kind of like momofuku, if you've had them. Let's do orange. And they're really good. And they're really high protein and filling, especially if we put like an egg on them. Super bueno. Okay, so we had squiggly noodles. Then, what else happened last night? Forrest and I watched a show. We love the murder shows, like detective shows. And like I said, oh, let me get my mini icons instead. I've said before that they like vanished for a while. Like I said, the Bones and the Castle shows and stuff. And so they're kind of coming back. Like Will Trent is back, that new one, High Potential. There's a few coming back, and I'm very excited. But we watch one that is just not good. Forrest likes it a lot. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say a lot. He likes it, and he suggests it regularly, and I'm like, okay, but I must confess, it's kind of boring, and I'm mostly on my phone. So if you guys watch it, let me know if you think the same thing. It's called Murder in a Small Town. It's based off of books. And if you've seen it, I didn't realize the lead guy is Kiefer Sutherland's brother. Crazy. So we watched that. I looked at reviews on IMDb and people called it, people said that the reviews were funny. I'm sorry, they were funny. One person said it was like a Hallmark Christmas movie of detective shows. I thought that was really funny because it is kind of like slow and clean and boring. I shouldn't say that. Let's see. What should I do for drawing last night? I'm way behind in the shop updates. So behind. My apologies if you guys are patrons. If you're a patron, I think I'm going to use just another tiny icon because I'm starting to really love these. If you're a patron, I'm sorry that I'm taking so long this month, but I've injured my hand multiple times. Well, I guess I can't call it an injury. For a long time, I thought it was tendonitis, and it really felt like that from drawing and writing for work. And then the other night, I grabbed something weird, and something in here clicked. It's like here and down here, here and here. And now I'm thinking it's bone and it's arthritis because arthritis runs in my family very strongly. Okay. So that really delayed me on drawing for the month. And I really should be working on November release and Christmas stickers, but I am working on Patreon. My goal is to finish Patreon today, start printing and cutting it, finish printing and cutting it, shipping them out tomorrow. Fingers crossed, because then I'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to draw before I reveal here again on Monday the November stickers. Oof. I think it's going to be a lot of late nights. But for me, late nights are stupid. Let me tell you why. Because I'm useless the next day. Completely useless. I don't know. I guess I'm just too old to pull an all-nighter anymore. And when oh, I thought of a new sticker to use for my YouTube videos. So anyways, if I stay up and I'm like, ooh, I'm getting so much work done, the next day I am completely useless and I'll try not to, this is also my struggle. I'll be like, don't nap, hang in there, resist the nap. And, but that will just make me so, oh, by the way, it's update planner. Oh, no. That's the wrong one. I still got it wrong. I meant to put plan next week because that's what I'm doing. Okay, so that's what happens when I talk and plan. Okay, so what was I saying? Dang, ADHD much. Oh, so then I'm like, don't nap. You need to get work done still. But I'm so exhausted. I just sit there resisting a nap instead of napping maybe for 20 minutes because they say the sweet spot of a nap is between 20 minutes and 90 minutes. No, at least 20 minutes or at most 90 minutes, but not to stop anywhere in between. That's what I saw on TikTok. So it must be scientifically correct. But so I should just take a 20-minute cat nap, but I don't. I resist it and then I'm useless. Anyways, here's hoping that if I have to have some late nights this week, I can function the next day. Okay. Then we have more drawing. I'm almost done with sheet 1 of, now let's go back to these. I'm almost done with sheet 1 for the Patreon. I love these by Salam Creative. Pinkish. I like the tongue out drawing. Ooh, I also like these. The headers are cute because this is perfect. I have coffee, plan, draw, and I love it. There we go. So I have the first sheet done. Then I have to work on 2 other sheets. There we go. Besides kids stuff the rest of the week, I'm not doing much except for drawing and work. Really. Kids have football. What is it? Avery have? Nothing really. Nothing with the doctor or school or anything today. I mean this week. She can rest. And yeah, it's beautiful. That's the most I think I've ever written while filming. What do you guys think? So I think that's it for the day. We'll do dinner. I think we're going to have like a taco bake thing that my mom used to make that the kids love. It's always nice when you find something the kids love. I mean, you eventually get sick of it because you've made it so much. But man, my kids they let you know when they don't like something. Okay. So drawing the rest of the day. Oh, Luke has football practice somewhere in here. Again, their football schedule this year, like their coaches are weird and will be like, oh, do you feel like practicing today? Okay, guys, let's practice today. Or let's not practice Tuesday like we have for 3 weeks. Let's try Wednesday. And you're just like, what is happening? Oh, and then Luke is going to the King game. Let me put a reminder sticker. Very excited about the King game because it's the home opener and one of his friends knows how much he loves the Sharks. So I had to tell the mom, I was like, sure, he can go, but he's going to be wearing the other team's jersey. She doesn't mind. He's named after a Kings player, but Luke Robitaille, but he loves the Sharks. So yeah, I think that's it for the week. Okay. I love how it turned out. I think it looks great, as usual. I just love planning so much. I mean, I forgot to mention, I actually walked on the treadmill last week. I'm going to do it again today, somewhere in here, hopefully. I'll take a break from drawing. Yay! Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.